Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. It's a beautiful day here to start the day for darn sure. Just because we got our loan almost down to $30 million as you saw last week or last episode. And we're starting the day off with the time on regular speed because we just have a lot going on. I've been doing quite a few things. I've been taking care of the upper plateau and some things down here as well. As you can see, we got a trailer load of bread because the bread is going for a really good price at the bakery. Something like $9.70 something, and I need some cash to start this morning because we're down to $4,000 in the bank account. I had to refill the Horse Pronto 9 meter wide for the upper plateau. I think we ended last episode right at $9,000, and I had to refill it. And I was down quite a bit. I was down to like $1,000, but 7 o'clock came and I got some money from the greenhouses and all that, so it boosted me up just a little bit. I'll get to everything that I started here. Let me just go ahead and unload this bread here to get some cash to start the day. A really good price to start the day with. Oh yeah, 75 grand in the bank account. So yeah, on the upper plateau, I'm not going to put the lime down on field number 3. Field number 3 is the only field up there that needs lime right now. And I would really like to get all the fields in the same cycle. The other 4 fields that we have up there are in the same cycle. Field number 3 seems to be the oddball. So I'm just going to let that hang out and not bother liming it. We're just going to go ahead and plant sunflowers up there. Already got one field taken care of. Got a worker, Frank, is up there. He's already seeding the second field over by the sheep pasture. So once he gets done there, I'll move him on over. So yeah, I had to refill the seed roll, and we're seeding the fields up there with sunflower. And brought the harvester back from field 3. Everything's up there is pretty well running as you would expect. As for down here, we are making premium potatoes, getting some things moved around here. I cleaned up the pig food trough over there as well. That's nice and clean. I'm getting washed potatoes in the back of that trailer. Premium potatoes being unloaded into another trailer. I'm trying to take care of our factories over here. The problem is I don't really have a trailer. I should have one somewhere. I'll have to go ahead and take care of that. I need to bring some sugar beet over to the sugar factory. I can tell that's run out. The bakery may be out of wheat / barley as well, and I can't remember if I got any down here at the moment. If we don't, then well, we'll go ahead and put some in if I do. As for the east side, what are we doing on the east side? Well, right now the John Deere is weeding field number 33 because we have a contract there, and you probably just saw along with me that the contract has been finished and completed, so I need to get him over to our fields because our fields have weeds in them as well. Field 33 could become ours here. I don't know if it'll be this episode or the next episode or by the end of the day. All depends. I would really like to not buy the field until we can get all the contracts done into it, until the crops are ready for harvest. So, why buy the field if I'm going to get paid to put fertilizer down on it, to weed it? Why would I buy it before it's ready, right? So it'd be kind of not a smart idea, in other words. Yeah, there's the John Deere. He's kind of waiting. I probably should scoot over there and I'll get him started on our fields here because right now I'm being charged by the second here because I hired a worker. Let me go ahead and get on out of the vehicle. We did complete the contract. That's why I saw, right? Or is that for... Yes, completed. Field number 3, weeding, collect. And magically all the rest of the weeds disappear. Alright, so let's get this... Oh, yeah, I gotta... dismiss the worker. I'm trying to drive off before I dismiss him. I will make a pass on our cornfield over here because this thing is so big, the John Deere really doesn't have the room to move around. So originally, and right now, oh yeah, this thing probably needs to be repaired because 4 miles an hour is slow. I think it's supposed to be at 6 miles an hour. So yeah, I probably should get this fixed just because we're talking. I'm down 1/3. I'm down 1/3 of the speed that I can go. So that just it doesn't bother me too much because I'm just going to hire a worker to do anyways. But it'll just take the worker longer, which means I get charged more to weed out our fields. But yeah, we're growing corn down here because we are out of corn, and our pigs, well, they kind of like the corn. So we need a whole bunch of corn. We got it planted. It'll be ready to go. I'm not going to bother fixing this weeder right now. I'll wait until we get closer when I do another field here. Can you turn that around quickly? Not too bad. So as for the west side and lower plateau, those three fields over there, our grass field, our cotton field, and our sugar beet field, those will be ready, I think, sometime today. So whenever they are, I'll go ahead and put workers over there. The problem is, I really don't have, it sounds weird, I really don't have the trailers right now. They're all being occupied by potatoes, of all things. So, yeah, right now I'm not too concerned about going over there. Although the cotton field, I don't need a trailer. I just need the cotton machine. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was getting ready to back in. Let me just double check things, how things are going here. So, yeah, right now, no weeds in this field, which is great. We've done the weeding. Not too concerned about field 35. Not going to be able to afford that. But I hope I get a couple fertilizing contracts in field 33 just to boost it up. What did we actually plant in there? Does anyone remember? It was soybean. So, yeah, okay, soybean, and I need, we're just going to call it 900 grand to buy field 33, which should not be a problem because, yeah, we're going to be selling some milk today. We got tons of milk. The milk is a decent price. Plus we're selling the bread and whatever else might come along. Although the milk is pretty much what we have most of. Everything else I don't really have a whole lot of. And I say that for this farm, I don't have a whole lot of. You're going to make me disconnect that to sell that, right? You're not going to sell the other pallet? Really? Alright. Be that way. How about now? There you go. So just like that, we went from 4,000 up to 163,000. And guess what? Yep, we got more bread. There's more bread sitting at the factory. So I'm going to go back and grab that. So, yeah, our fields are being taken care of by workers. I'm pretty much going around taking care of the factories, potatoes, and eventually we'll go back up and I will be seeding a field up there with you guys at some point. We got 5 fields to seed up there of sunflowers, so at some point I can get one of those fields. Once I get everything taken care of down here, like I said, I do believe I have a trailer. Yeah, I do have a trailer I can use down here if I need to. Right? One of the Wilson A trailer trains. Yeah, sitting right there. Okay, I can go ahead and use that if I need to. Yeah, I don't know if I got any more wheat or barley to put into the bakery. I do have 2 more pallets of bread here. Let's suck those up. Yeah, bang. There we go. We got those. And the only thing about this bakery, I never put it down correctly because there is kind of an entryway here, and if not, you're going over curb, and it gets kind of hard to drive around in here. But overall, we'll get it done. My helper is done. That's definitely got to be the class tractor of the upper plateau, getting the second field done of seeding sunflowers. So I'm going to go over and sell this last trailer of bread. It's not a full trailer, so it's not going to be extreme greatness. But then we're going to come back here to the hog barn, check the silo, see if I got any wheat or barley. And if I do, I need to fill up the bakery. I definitely have sugar beet, I think. I say that with confidence. I do have sugar beet. Yes, I have sugar beet to put into the sugar factory because I definitely believe that's going to be empty. The only thing I got to be careful of is that trailer can hold 120,000 liters. The factories can only take 90. So I don't want to leave anything in the trailer at the moment, I don't think. Yeah, I could. What's the worst that's going to happen? Other than the fields on the western plateau being ready for harvest. Not that I have enough manpower to do all this by myself, but you know, we'll get it done. But definitely, I got to steal one of these Volvo trucks and start selling the milk. So yeah, we have over 600,000 liters of milk, and the milk is going for $1,630 some odd dollars, whatever, at our self-marketing point. So not many. I don't have far to travel to sell it. And wait, I gotta do that, sell that. Nice. Look at that cash go up. I would like to be able to buy that field in this in-game day, and also pay off the extra 40,000 to really, well, I should say 45,000, just to actually get us below that $30 million mark. I mean, we're right there. We're close enough. When we started at $55 million in the hole, it was 40,000, right? Well, I had 20,000 liters of wheat to bring to the bakery, which was kind of a nice surprise. Here, I only got 50,000 liters left of sugar beet. So, yeah. I got to remember that we didn't do sugar beet last harvest. We did potatoes. So I got tons of potatoes to wash twice, if you will. So that's going to take a while for sure. Probably won't be doing potatoes for a while because I got like over 400,000. I think it's over 400,000 liters. Wait, if I go in here, I can probably see more of what we do have. Where are we here? Actually 324,000 liters of potatoes, so quite a few amount of potatoes to put through the washer and then the other washer. So a while to go, but we should have some sugar beet, like I said, later on this afternoon. So it does leave this trailer free to do whatever. I do need to empty out the upper silo at some point. That doesn't have to be for a couple days because we're not going to have no harvest going for a couple days. Let me go ahead and put the trailer there. We'll just drop that off. And definitely, I think it's time to give this tractor, this trailer a wash. It's a truck. Come on, Peanut, get it right. It's a truck. I think I can get the wand over this far. Guess we can. I do believe. It is a nice blue Volvo, so let's make it look like one. And I'm going to go over to the cows and start grabbing their milk, start selling it on up. And with the time speed just at 1, I don't expect any contract coming up in Field 33 for a while. I'm checking Field 35 for contracts. So yeah, we're going to start with I do believe Field 33. Who knows? If I get enough cash, I might say, you know what? Field 35 is there. Let's buy the more expensive one first. And then it'll make buying Field 33 easier, if that makes sense. But we were going to wait until we got the loan down below 20 million, but I figured the sooner I buy the fields, probably the better. That way we can start profiting off the fields themselves. I mean, we profit off them anyways by doing the contracts, but I think we'll make more money by doing cotton. Yes, I said cotton. So we're going to have a big cotton field over on the west side and then one on the east side. Helper A has completed their task. Oh, that's got to be the John Deere with the weeder. That's good. I'm going right by there. I'll take care of him. Yeah, let's go ahead and fix that weeder while I'm going on my way through. Just to speed it on up a little bit. I mean, 4 miles an hour compared to 6, that is quite a drop in miles per hour. I still got my quad over here with the cultivator. The engine will probably shut off. Did you really actually weed the whole field, or did you miss any spots? Because that can have some issues. Looks like you missed a small sliver over here. I'm not sure why, but that's good enough. That is good enough. Jump on in. Let's go ahead and fold that up because it'll make life a lot easier. Definitely want a good harvest from the corn because that's going to feed our pigs for a while. It's been a while since we actually done a corn harvest for the pigs, so this corn here should last them a while, I would think. Let's go over here and get this. I'm not sure if I can I drive this through that shed to repair it? If not, I might be able to get in there far enough, like the hitch system might get in there far enough to repair it. The John Deere is well off, so that should be fine. Yeah, that's the field, so yeah, I'll probably have to make a pass up this side of the field like I did with the other one. I know I'm moving the camera around a lot because I'm just checking things out. So if I'm making you dizzy, I'm sorry, but it happens. All right, let's come over here. Yeah, that's in terrible condition. How much to repair it? $501. All right, well, problem solved. All right, let's go ahead and see if I can back out of here well enough with this articulated trailer, if you will. Oh, that is terrible. Wouldn't want to turn that tight in real life. That would not be good for the weeder for sure. Yeah, so already up to $200,000 in the bank account. I'm looking at the money, not where I'm backing up. All right, let's put that down and get a pass in here so the John Deere has an easier way to turn around. Well, the worker will. Actually, I am weeding at 7 miles an hour, so yeah, that's almost double the speed. So I'll save myself a a good amount of cash for the workers. I was going to say how much money I was going to save, but I don't know how long it's going to take them to weed the fields and actually how much they charge per hour. Just zip along through here, and then we'll go ahead and start selling the milk. Now, like I said, we got pretty close to probably 700,000 liters at this point. I think last time I checked was before I went to bed the previous night, and we had like 650,000. So we might have pretty close to 700,000 liters, which would be fantastic. That's $1,600 per. Yeah, that's a good amount of change. So I don't think it'll be enough to be able to buy Field 35 just by doing that. I would definitely have to sell a whole bunch of other stuff to get the cash for that, because I think that field's 1.8 million. I'm not going to get anywhere near that. That's for darn sure. Alright, let's get this lined up so the worker can get most of the field done. Actually, I need to start him down here. If he starts up at this end and the worker goes, he may clip the buildings down here later on. So I'm going to start him down here. That way he has free roam. He could be in the way of nothing over here. So you can almost imagine what it'd be like, oh, probably in another week's time on this farm. Not in real life, but I'm saying on the farm. To where if we own both these fields, 33 and 35, a lot of cotton over here. How much is this? Is this 1.8 or 1. Oh, it's only 1. I don't want to say only $1.4 million. That's quite a bit of cash here. Is my truck here? Yes, it is. 1.4. And how much milk are we selling today? Let's, wait, did I take care of the sheep? Yes, I did. Oh, I call them sheep. Yep, here we go again. Those are pigs. These are sheep. They're doing fine. Okay, fine. Just double checking. 662,000 liters. Okay, so they didn't get that much milk overnight. 50,000 liters in one night would be a lot of milk, but then again, we do have over 250 cattle at this point. Everyone say moo together. Yep, we're filling up that cow pasture pretty good. Now that barn will hold 500 cows, so we're just only half full, so we got a ways to go on those. Well, let's go grab our milk tanker, and the good news is the sell point from the milk is just like maybe 50 yards from where we're loading up, so it's not much of a thing just to go backwards and forwards. So we'll be doing some of filling up, some of selling, maybe as I check up on other things. I don't know how fast the milk fills up. We have sold milk before, but it's been a long time, obviously, because we have 650,000 liters of milk. Have not done it in a while. So I do have the gold colored tank, if you will, the yellow one. That's for slurry, and this one right here is for milk, because it says moo milk right on the side, I do believe. Farmy freshness, or just farmy fresh. Alright, well, either way. I think this trailer only holds, I shouldn't say only, 62,000 liters is still quite a bit. The other trailer, the one we use for slurry, holds 70,000. Yes, start filling that up. So that will take a while. Let's hopefully that milk price is not dropping, but we'll just double check and you can see the price for yourself. No, that's wrong. 16.87 per. This price is going up. I don't feel like this price is going to match this one, and this sell point is the one up by the sheep pasture. So they're quite a ways up there. That'd be a lot of traveling back and forth, so I'd rather just sell it here. I was kind of hoping to get the price around 1,800 per. That's the best price I've seen, and that was when I first put it down. Hasn't been that good until today, since we put the sell point down. Yeah, the first day I think it was like just like 17.90. That's the high price we've seen. As for others, I don't have digestate. How much slurry do the cows have at this point? I think we've been taking some from them. They have quite a bit of slurry, but I kind of need them. They're kind of helping the pigs out, fertilizing the fields on the west side. Yeah, they're doing fine with water, straw, and everything for a couple more days. They're fine. Actually, we got more than... no, we got about 250 cattle right now. The horses, how are we doing the horses? Well, we got about 4 more days for these horses. And then, of course, yeah, then it just goes down. This goes on down, but eventually, those cattle will bring us... cattle, those are horses. Wow, I'm just terrible. Yeah, they'll bring us a lot of cash. So there's our loan, $30,040,000. I like to buy that field today and also get $40,000 or $45,000 off that loan. What was our loan interest last night? Did not look. Down to 84,000. So yeah, it doesn't seem like that long ago I was struggling to get the loan below $100,000 at midnight. Yeah, we're almost down to 80,000. Yeah, not going to pay too much off the loan because, well, we hope to buy that field today before midnight. That's kind of the goal. All right, let's go over here, and I know this we did. Yeah, oh, there's a trigger for it right there. Let's go ahead and sell this. So how much am I going to get for a tanker? So we're going to do about, it's going to be about 10 tankers that we're going to have to sell. This is tanker 1 of 10. And one tanker is going to get us 104,000. So I'm going to get like $1 million from this. That puts us at $1.2 million if everything goes well, which means, in theory, if I want to buy the big field, I need $1.5 million by the end of the day because, yeah, that's the way it's going to be. Can we do that? Ooh, that would be very interesting to be buying field 35 first instead of 33, which would be a huge bonus to us because it's the field that much bigger. Yeah, it's going to be kind of close. What else do I have a lot of that I could sell? Well, let's put it this way. We do have a lot of oilseed crop, meaning sunflower, soybean, and canola sitting around. I mean, yeah, we got a quarter of a million liters of soybean, sunflower, 408,000 liters of canola. That price is going up. $7.85 is not bad. Soybean, $9.92. All right. And plus we got our premium potatoes that are working, but those are not selling for extreme amounts. But then again, yeah, that's not too much. It's better than regular potatoes. Yeah, this is something that might happen. I'm going to set that as a goal to get up to $1.5 million by the end of the day. So I can buy that field for, was it 1.4? I already forgot now. Is it 1.4 for that field? Yeah, 1.46. And I do need $80,000 to do the loan at midnight. So yeah, a little over $1.5 million. I mean, the milk is definitely going to give us a good headway into that. So fingers crossed. We'll just have to see. All right, I sold milk here just a little while ago. Why? Where's that trigger? Am I not close enough? There it is. Yeah, I just wasn't close enough. I'm like, don't do this to me. So, yeah, the price should be the same, which is good. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and sell the milk here for a while. Move some things around. Sorry, I had to do it. Move some things around. And we'll see how much I get from all this milk here. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what the total is when I get done selling all this milk. I'll keep moving the John Deere over and see how Frank is doing the upper plateau sowing sunflowers. The last tanker of milk for today, and the bank account is already up to $1.2 million. This should get us to 1.3, so if I can get another $300,000 today, which, as we saw with all the oilseed crop that we have in storage, I can go ahead and sell that and get that no problem. So, change of plans. I think we'll go ahead and buy field 35 at some point. I did speed up time to ×5, just trying to get some contracts refreshed and going. Hopefully I get the contracts in field 35. I mean, I guess I could just buy it and then do the work myself, but I'd rather get, like I said, I'd rather get paid for it and do it. But also, if it doesn't come along, I would hate to have this $1.whatever million in my bank account when midnight rolls around and not pay off any kind of part of the loan. It would kind of suck that way, but you know what? We'll see what comes along. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, well, almost 9 o'clock. I am kind of interested because right now, let me turn the truck off for a second. If we scroll down here, there should be no milk whatsoever for the cows. I'm wondering how much milk I'm going to get every 15 minutes. That's the cycle the animals are on, so when it hits 9 o'clock, I'll have to double check to see how much milk the cows make per 15 minutes as the amount of cows we have at this point. The John Deere is now over in the last field weeding that one. The Class tractor is in the Pacific Northwest, or not the Pacific, Well, we are in the Pacific Northwest. They're in the northwest part of the map. They are seeding sunflower seeds now in this field here. I did this little hedgerow myself over here because, as we know, the workers don't like working here. So field 3 is done, 20, 22. 4 will be done soon. We're going to seed this field. This is all one field right here together in a little while. Yeah, so you can see. Oh, they took care of the weeds in field 35. There was weeds in field 35, but the contract never came up for it, which I'm fine with. I don't want to weed it so much. So now if I can get some fertilizing contracts in it, that'd be great. What I need to do now while we're waiting for the class tractor to finish, well, Frank, we're going to wait for Frank to finish here so I can seed this field. Let's jump over here to the potato washing machine facility. This probably needs to be emptied so I can finish up the rest of the potatoes. And I am sure that this over here... Now, what I was mentioning before, because someone said, well, these machines will auto turn on and off. It's not that. It's the belt that will turn off when you get too far away from it. Especially when you run out of crop to transfer, it'll just shut off. It doesn't automatically unload. But that's fine. That's no big deal there. Let's go ahead and get some washed potatoes into the premium washer. As you can see, I got no more potatoes on the ground. Yeah, I said potatoes. Yeah, so I'm just waiting to finish this cycle here, and then we'll wash all these, get rid of them. Like I said, the washed potatoes, we'll just go at a slow pace. 324,000 liters to go. Everything else I have in here, the oats, hay, and straw, is basically for the horses down by the livestock market, and some of this is for the pigs as well. Just the straw. They don't need hay. So let's go ahead and grab our truck here. We'll bring the trailer over and dump a whopping, what is it, 4,000 liters of potatoes in here. Yeah, just 4,000 liters is all it takes at a time, which kind of sucks, but that's... I'm okay with a potato washer only taking 15,000 liters. I can deal with that, but 4,000 liters, yes, this is a small machine. I understand that, so it's going to take a while. But man, if you're trying to do a big process, I guess. How much is one of these things? Yeah, you know where I'm going with this already, don't you? How much is one of these things? I already forgot where it is. Is that part of the global company? Is that... it's separate mod. It's only $2,800. Yep. So how can I make this work? I mean, yeah, I can put them side by side. The problem is the belt is only going to do one at a time. The belt is not... Although the belt does have a big trigger area. Oh, you know I'm going to do it for that kind of money. Oh, heck yeah. Let's... yeah. Let's go back in here and pop one of these down. For $2,800, if it doesn't work, if I can't get it to work, then, we'll just go ahead and sell it back or something. You can almost put these, like, right on top of one another. I'm just trying to get them close so the belt system can... it'll be in the zone of the belt. Oh, wait. I need to get to the pig food. Yeah, the belt's not going to pick up... Oh, wait a minute. If I do... Hang on a second. There's a way to do this. No, then how do I get my trailer in there? No, okay, can't do it that way. If I do it like this... It's kind of stupid, I know. But it'll double my process. Can I rotate the camera, please? Thank you. That way I can get to everything. The trigger zone will be right where the belt is. And... Boop. And it's down. Now the only thing I got to do is I just got to move the truck. But, the truck has wheels. I don't have to move it. So yeah, it's $2,800, but it's going to double the process of the potatoes. Now, if I move this whole other section to a more open area, I could put 3 of these down. No, I don't want to unhitch the trailer. I want to unload that to there. Did that take 4,000 liters? It must have. Looks like it did. So yeah, I could put another one down here. I'm just trying to figure out. So, I mean, I think they're clipping a little bit too, but that's okay. Are they clipping? Yeah, they're clipping a little bit. Yeah, if I put another one down here, that means the pig food will spawn there, which is fine. I just don't know if I can get my trailer in here. Backing up my trailer to get it in here would be kind of rough. I guess I could use the wheel loader and just load it in that way, because it's only 4,000 liters. You know he's going to do it, because he can't resist. Okay, so I need to spin it this way. Rotate the camera so I can see what the heck I'm doing. And something like this. So I just want to make sure the trigger is in where the belt is. Let's try to make it so it doesn't clip. There we go. So this belt should be able to unload from all three of them. Now, the question is, let's see if I can actually get the trailer in there, just for giggles. I mean, that's, yeah, it's going to be kind of rough. I mean, I could just throw, no, don't unhitch. I'm hitting all three buttons at once. Come on, start on up. Helper J, which one's Helper J? You must be the John Deere. J for John Deere. Oh, you're done too. Well, and here come the weeds already. All right, that's perfect. I don't have weeds in field 3, though. Okay, interesting. We'll get to you in a minute, because we're all curious to see. It probably would have been better if I used... No, I can't use the Wilson trailers, because they empty out the bottom. Well, that would be easier. Because I could actually pull up... Yeah, I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm not... No. That's not going to work. Yeah, the Wilson A trailer probably would be better because I could actually pull up and dump it off that way. Okay, let's try... Okay, so this should have nothing in it, right? It shouldn't have. Will this empty into the bucket? And I'll get 3 premium potato washers going. That way I'll have 12,000 liters at a time being... will you unload into that? You will. I appreciate that quite a bit. It's good to know that. Although it's going through my bucket. That's fine. And then we'll take these over to here. And now I got 3 premium washers going. I have access to all the pig food. I can unload the pig food into this wonderful bucket on the wheel loader that holds 10,000 liters. Actually, it's 10,500. So yeah, if you have a big operation, I don't want to say, you know, this is going to look kind of stupid here as well. Nope, back up, back up. This action cannot be performed here. Are you sure? You're not going to... Oh, there you go. And if I just leave it parked there like that, you'll slowly unload. And then if I come over here, hop into this and start up. This may not work. I think what's happening is the belt is only picking up the trigger of the top potato washer. Okay, that could be... That could be an issue. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. That's got premium potatoes in it. Not a full load. This has premium potatoes in it. And this is the one I'm picking up from. Alright, so I thought I was being smart, but now I'm being kind of stupid because the trigger, it's only picking up the trigger that's the last one I placed down. So that trigger's on top. It's not actually picking up from all 3. Okay, so Yeah. Yeah, I thought I was being smart, and you know, I'll fiddle with it in between episodes. I say I will, probably won't, but you know, I'll see if I can figure it out. I figured with all 3 zones in one spot, that would work great. Yeah, we're just going to unload from the one. You can see where the premium potatoes were coming out from the one where the bucket loader's at, and it's not taking out the other 2. Can I? Do I? Maybe if I just move this around a bit. How about if I get that one closer to there? No. Okay, so the belt is on. No. I'm trying to make it work, and I don't think it's going to. Start refilling. No, it's only taken from the one I last put down. Yeah, the thing that sucks is now I got 4,000 liters of premium potatoes in there, which is like $2,000 worth. If I didn't place them so close together, that may have worked a little bit better. Yeah, so it's going to unload from that one. All right, so yeah, that's something. Yeah, a lot. You know, you got to try things sometime just to see if they work. Anyways, enough fiddling around with that. I got some planting to do. Oh, I was going to check. Yeah, I forgot all about the cows, didn't I? So it's been 3 cycles with the cows. How much milk did I get in 3 cycles with the Moo Moo cows? Oh, that's right. You know what? It's not going to... I got that mod where the cows are only going to give milk at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. So I'm going to get a boatload of milk at 6 p.m. I forgot I had that mod installed, so yeah, okay, I didn't miss out nothing there. Yeah, everything in the last 5 minutes of this episode, just ignore because it's not going well. We tried, well, I shouldn't say it's not going well. We learned something. Yeah, put the premium potato washers further apart. Don't put the triggers on top of one another because it's only going to trigger... I wonder if I got like a bucket. Is that going to do the same thing? I don't think I can fit my wheel loader bucket in there. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm going to have to try to fiddle with it in between episodes. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen. I don't know. Anyways, the last field of sunflower to be put in. At least up in the upper plateau for today. Yeah, so another $300,000 in the bank account. That's something we can easily get today. Either doing contracts, selling some of the crop that we have. So I know I said we're going to buy field 33. Surprise, surprise. We're actually going to go for field 35 now. The good news is they took care of the weeds, so it's not going to have no weeds. So I just have to keep track. I should be able to get 1 contract of fertilizer down. I don't know if I'll get 2 contracts of fertilizer down in that field. I don't know if I'll get that lucky doing that. But, you know, you never know. You never know. Actually, seeing as that's 10 o'clock, that just hit. Let me just double check because it's been an hour or so. Let me double check for contracts in fields 33. Well, I'm more interested in 35 now. Nothing. Oh, well. I will hold out as long as I can. And once the crop is ready for harvest, then, yeah, I'll go ahead and we'll go buy the field. Look at that. I just barely planted the sunflower in this field, and boom, there's the weeds already growing in. Well, I'm going to plant right back over you. I don't know why. All that's going to happen is weeds are going to show up in the rest of the field. I'm going to have to weed this field sooner or later, so let's not bother with it. Yeah, so field 35, I kind of forgot. We did the seeding contract in that last week. I want to say it's canola. Whatever it is, I'm fine with. But that will be, I don't want to say flopped over to cotton. But when we own the field, that's going to be cotton. Along with field 33, we'll merge those 2 fields together. We'll have 2 big fields of cotton. That way our cotton harvester is always going, because that, you know, basically a cotton harvester on a 2-day cycle runs for about a half a day. Well, depending on the time speed, I have the timer on. But yeah, usually a half day, 3/4 of a day. I'd rather have it running both day, or every day, basically. So I'm going to try to get, we'll call that the east side and the west side on different cycles, so I can harvest like the east side one day, and the next day, boom, the cotton harvester's on the west side, harvesting that, and then of course the cycle shall continue. Yeah, I just got to cultivate the fields afterwards, just because I got crop destruction on, and it does that weird thing. If you run over the cotton stalks, it won't replant until you plow or cultivate it first. And yeah, we go through the fields quite a bit while we're harvesting and destroying the stock. So yeah, definitely got to cultivate every time. No big deal. That cultivator we got is a Speedy Gonzalez cultivator. I think it goes 19 miles an hour to cultivate, and it's pretty wide. I think it's like a 12 meter or 16 meter. It's decent size. It doesn't take that long to rip through the fields. Now, the only thing it may do that we may have a little bit of a problem, I don't want to say a little bit of a problem, is we are using the cow manure to fertilize the fields before we seed them on the east side. Adding fields 33 and 35 in the future, especially field 35 being as big as it is, yeah, we're going to go through the cow manure a little bit faster. But we are getting 4 cows more per day. Eventually they'll catch up, but I think when we buy field 35 and start to fertilize it, along with the other ones on the east side, the cows are not going to be able to keep up for a while. No big deal. We got machinery to fertilize after we seed, after our first growth stage. Imagine if I was playing seasons on here. I would need 3 fertilization stages. That would be kind of hard to keep up. And also, if I was playing seasons on this map, yeah, we wouldn't be progressing nearly as fast. Are we progressing fast? I don't know. But yeah, with seasons, it would take forever to pay off this loan because, I mean, you get 1 harvest in per however many days you're in your seasons. It would take forever to pay off this loan. That is why I never went to seasons on this Let's Play, just because it would take forever to pay off a $55 million loan. It's not like Green Mountain Forest where I got trees everywhere and I'm cutting trees, but even in Green Mountain Forest, if you look at how much money we're getting from cutting the trees, I only got $1 million, headed towards $2 million, and if I had a $55 million loan on that map, we'd be way behind. Plus, I'd have that loan interest to pay off every night, so that's, that's why we don't play seasons on the Pacific Northwest. So, if you want to see seasons on the Pacific Northwest, and you want to see me playing it, I did so in FS17. So if you look at my playlist category, you'll have to go back a little bit, but FS17, Pacific Northwest, I can't remember if I started with seasons on that map, or did I add seasons after? I don't remember. It's been a while, obviously, because 19's been out now for a while, and of course we're going back to 17. Yeah, so I can't remember what I did last week, let alone a year and a half ago. Yeah, the dog agrees as well. I can't remember. Yeah, but good news, money-wise in this map right now, it looks like, yep, we'll be buying field 35 next. It would be nice to take this $1.5 million that we'll have, but I'd rather just buy the field and start getting profit off that field, because basically if I buy that field and switch over to cotton and start harvesting cotton every 2 days, let's just say I know we did the contract in that field before for cotton. I want to say there was like 3 or 4 modules from on there, so that's like 150,000 liters of cotton, and we can sell cotton $1,800 per. Does that seem right? Is that what we're going for at our self-marketing area now? I don't know, but yeah, we can definitely make up that money back in the field in no time. And the deal was that we were supposed to buy that field anyways when we got the loan down to 20, but $10 million sooner we get it, the sooner we start making more money off and get our money back on it. And meanwhile, we'll keep up the vicious cycle of doing all this other stuff to our fields. Yeah, so we're out of wheat and barley for our bakery making bread, so it's not too big of a deal. It's basically the sugar plant that actually makes us more money in a way of, yeah, sugar beets basically sell for like what, $150, $180 per. With a sugar factory, we can sell sugar for almost $980 per. And the ratio for 1 liter sugar beet to 1 liter sugar is one for one. So the sugar factory definitely has paid for itself. The Pepsi factory was good for a while. I have thought about getting the updated version of the Pepsi factory. We may do that in the future, just get it back and try it out. But that version of the Pepsi factory would need a carton factory, And let's see, that requires logs, wood chips, and water. So I would probably put that up at the tree farm. Good place for it. Then I would have to transfer down the pallets and carton, I do believe. And if I were to put down the Pepsi factory, I'd probably put it down over at the BGA somewhere, just to actually, well, yeah, I was thinking, well, why not just put it up by the tree farm, which would make sense, but then I had to bring the sugar up. But I think it'd be easier to bring just the sugar up to the Pepsi. Yeah. So, wait, do we own that? Of course, you have no idea what the question was. No, I don't. I don't think I own this. What do I have to, how much for that? So yeah, this is a placeable area. What we could do, you know what, we own this area over here by the dairy station. I could put the Pepsi factory over here because it's easier. I would just have to put the carton factory here, bring some logs, wood chips, and water over, and it's just easier to bring one load of sugar up and just use that much sugar. Yep, make complaint. I'm gaining money. I'm trying to pay off a loan, but yeah, here I am spending it all again like I normally do. But you got to spend money to make money. At least that's the saying. But the cows have done great for us. Yeah, I kind of forgot I had the mod in to where the cows, they get milk twice a day. You still get the same amount of milk as you normally would. It's that the milk doesn't show up in the inventory until 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. It's not like someone's constantly at the cow barn milking cows all day long. Usually you just milk them. Well, most farms have a schedule, so that's why that mod came out to where they're milked either at 6 a.m. Well, 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. So really, when it comes 6 p.m. tonight, I'll know how much milk the cows make in a 12-hour cycle. So tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., I'll know how much they make in one day. I'll probably forget to check tomorrow morning, but I'm kind of curious about the premium potato washers. If I spread those out a little bit more, not put the triggers on top of one another like I did, that would probably work. I have to separate them just a little bit more. That's what I probably should be doing, but I'll wait until that one. Basically what I'm going to have to do is re-engineer that. So basically that last potato washer I put down, I'm going to have to wait until that cycles through and gets rid of all the washed potatoes, and I'll empty out all the premium potatoes. Then I'll have to sell that, and then I'll get the other ones from the other one, sell that, and then I'll move those two. I may actually just sell all three and reposition them somewhere else. I will lose a little bit of money on the situation, but we're talking, a couple grand. So I owe 30 million. So a couple grand, that's like loose change. So the 5 fields up here are seeded. They will need to be weeded and fertilized again. You know the cycle. Before they get harvested again. Well, I don't have to do anything, but if I want a better harvest, which we do want, that's what I got to do. Interesting, no more weeds have come across the field. Interesting. But, yep, these fields up here are all set. Frank will be busy. I just leave Frank up here on his own. I do some things up here like harvest and seed, but when it comes to weeding and re-fertilizing, that's what Frank is for. He gets in the Vulture, goes around, does his thing, while we're busy doing some other stuff. But yeah, we started the morning with $4,000 in the bank account. Well, actually, we started with 9. I dropped down to about 1,000, but we started the episode at 4, and now we're at $1.3 million in the bank account. But we are going to spend it all at some point. Yeah, they're the weeds. Yeah, they're coming across. We'll have to take care of those. Well, Frank will. But yeah, in between episodes, I think I'll be busy with the premium potatoes and also checking the contracts. I'm getting, I just got to keep looking, don't I? So, they weeded the field by themselves, but there's no fertilizer in it. I would like to get some fertilizer in it, and I think it's canola, right? No, it is canola. Okay, that's good. Yeah, also in the future, like I said, I might even buy field 34 and merge all these together, but I think fields 33 and 35 would be perfect. I'll extend field 33 out to here. Well, you can see it. You can see it, right? Of course you can. Yeah, back over here. I'll empty out that. Yeah, and I'll have to separate all these. And I may even move it out of this area right here. Where will I put it? Can I? Am I? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, where can I really put it? I need some room here. I mean, I guess, yeah. I'll figure something out. Yeah, well, you'll probably see it at the beginning of next episode. Or maybe not. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate your watch as always. And I'll catch you next time right here in the Pacific Northwest with better potato sorting. But until then, have a good one.